As an entrepreneur, you already know that you absolutely have to use systems in your business if you're going to be sustainable and successful. But many entrepreneurs that I know really feel drained by their systems. In this episode, you're going to learn how human design can help you create systems that are in alignment with your natural energy. I'm Vanessa, and I help heart-centered entrepreneurs just like you create aligned and sustainable businesses. With human design, emotional intelligence, and the right systems in place, the draining behind-the-scenes work takes care of itself so that you can focus on your zone of genius and create the freedom that you started your business for in the first place. Human design reveals so much about how you work best, and that's why it's such an amazing tool in your business and in entrepreneurship. It gives you a map of how your energy is designed to flow, as well as really clear signs that let you know if you are on track in your business or if you're off track, and even your strategy that helps you get right back on track when you're off track. If this is already resonating with you, please hit subscribe and like the video. This really helps me share human design with other entrepreneurs that really need to understand how human design and systems together can help them create the success that they desire. The problem with traditional business systems is that they are often marketed and applied in a one-size-fits-all way. And if you know anything about human design, you know that there is no such thing as one-size-fits-all because we are all so different. We all have very specific and unique ways that are correct for us and other ways that might be correct for somebody else but don't actually work for you. And I'd love to know before we dive in, what's one system in your business that feels the most draining to you right now? Drop it down in the comments and I can cover it in upcoming episodes. So let's talk about your human design type and the relationship to systems. If you're brand new to human design and you don't know much about your type or your strategy or your authority yet, go back to season 1 of this show. Early episodes, I go into detail about each one of these types, strategies, and authorities. And I also have lots of resources on my website, vanessanaja.com, that can help you with that. So let's start with the generators and the manifesting generators. You are here to do meaningful work that you love and to engage your energy in a way that is correct for you and that brings you satisfaction. Technology can really support that by helping you build momentum and respond in real time. Now, your strategy, the way that you reduce resistance in life is by responding to what lights you up. It is that binary yes-no response that lets you know if you have energy for something or not. So one big way for you to engage with the right systems is to choose systems that are going to feel satisfying for you. And I want you to think about this not just from the perspective of using the system, but from the perspective of the end result that the system brings for you. So for example, you might want to automate some kind of a workflow that is draining for you and is frustrating all of the time. And when you consider the end result of having that be completely automated so that you don't have to touch it every week, that's going to potentially feel really satisfying and give you a yes response. So those are the types of things that you want to look out for when you are deciding on what types of systems to use in your business and also what to automate. I do want to give a little caveat for not only generators and manifesting generators, but really all the human design types. But gens and man-gens, this is very specific to you, and that is frustration. It is your not self theme. However, not all frustration is actually your not self theme. And this is especially relevant because technology is always going to have a certain level of frustration baked in when you're using it. Sometimes things go wrong, sometimes things get updated, sometimes there's a learning curve, and there might be some frustration, and that is totally okay. You're going to feel it on occasion. And the key is not that you're feeling frustrated. It's really about how you respond to it. Are you going to let it shut you down completely and use it as an excuse to not move forward with that system, mistaking it for your not self theme? Or can you just allow yourself to feel it and then move through that frustration and continue to build what you were building? So frustration is something we're all going to feel sometimes when we're working with systems in our business, regardless of human design type. And if you're a generator or manifesting generator, it does not always mean it is your not self theme. Now, if you're feeling frustrated all of the time in your business, constantly day in and day out, and constantly frustrated by your systems and never feeling satisfied, that's a different story. That's when you want to really consider this as potentially you're not self-theme and notice if you've actually been responding or if you've been doing too much initiating or trying to force and control in your systems. Projectors. You desire simplicity and clarity, and you need tools that are not going to drain your energy, but highlight your brilliance and also make it easier for people to recognize and invite you. So, being seen is really important as a projector because that is how you will get recognized and invited for your brilliance and your genius. As a projector, you also are incredible at guiding people, guiding others, guiding systems, mastering systems. And you want to make sure that you don't automate anything that actually needs your unique perspective, your unique vision, and guidance. The other stuff that can be automated, that is repetitive, that feels draining to you, that's the stuff that you do want to automate. Another thing I always like to share with anybody that has an undefined sacral center, so this is projectors, manifestors, and reflectors, is having systems in place like evergreen funnels, products, digital courses that you can sell on autopilot when your energy isn't there to actually do the work. So for projectors, you're incredibly efficient when you're on and when you're working, and you can get so much done in a short time period. And you're also not designed to work like generators and manifesting generators. And when you try, that absolutely leads to burnout. So what are some areas in your business that you can automate, and what are the systems that you can use for that that will really help you use your energy to where it is actually needed most and not waste energy on unnecessary, repetitive things that your systems and your automations could take care of? Another thing for projectors, you work really well in partnership. So you can look at your systems like partners in your business. So one example is using ChatGPT or AI for things like brainstorming, helping you refine ideas, helping you model core concepts in a way that feels more aligned. There are really great ways that you can use AI tools without losing your authenticity and without outsourcing everything over to AI. And as a projector, thinking of it as a partner in your business, not something that's here to replace you, is a really great way to apply AI in your business. Manifestors, you are here to initiate other people. You're incredibly impactful and you move fast. You really desire freedom. And so you need tools that allow you to make an impact, that allow you to initiate others, that allow you to do it quickly, and that can basically help you make an impact in less time. You move fast, you want efficiency, you want independence, you want freedom, and the correct systems for you are going to give you all of those things. It's really helpful for you to use systems and technology in a way that allows you to cleanly execute your ideas quickly, inform, and then move on to the next thing or take a rest cycle if that's what you need. You want to be really careful about anything that is overcomplicated or that requires too much delegation. Definitely stick to things that you can execute quickly and also things that help you inform easily. So some things that I like from manifestors are voice to text transcription, also communicating with your team, with your clients, with others through voice notes such as Telegram. Also, if you're anything like me, and this goes for all types, you can, when you are communicating through voice notes, actually speed up what you are hearing. This, again, allows you to do more in less time and speeds things up. Anybody can actually train their brain to do this. So I listen to everything on at least double time, unless it's somebody that speaks super, super fast, then I might listen at 1.5. However, anybody can train their brain to listen to things on higher speed. And this is actually a really cool way where you can use your brain for more efficiency. And if you're not yet somebody that is listening at higher speeds, start by listening to things at 1.25. You may have to really concentrate and pay attention until it sinks in, but slowly over time, you can increase the speed and you'll be able to take in more information and more content in less time, creating more efficiency with the system of your brain. Reflectors, you desire spaciousness and adaptability, and you need to find systems that really feel good and also allow for regular reassessment. Your energy is not consistent every day. It is consistent over your 28.5-day lunar cycle. So When you're evaluating systems, it's helpful to already understand your lunar cycle so you can kind of feel into where the energy is every day and how you can best use your systems based on where your energy is. You also want to make sure to allow yourself to take that time before you're committing to big systems and not just dive into something that might feel really exciting one day and then 2 days later, it's like, oops, that wasn't the right thing. It's also really helpful for you to have systems that have communities that are supportive surrounding them. You really thrive when you are in the center of a community. So working with systems, online platforms that already have communities around them, such as Gold Star Pro, for example, that is the all-in-one that I use that I love, that has a community built around it. Systems like School, where you can build your own communities and work in community. There are lots of other systems out there as well where the founders of the technology build supportive communities, and you want to find one where not only the system works for you, but also the community surrounding the system feels good to you. The right place and the right people are something that really matters for reflectors, and you want that baked into your systems as well. Lastly, as a reflector, you want to make sure that you're not getting stuck in too much structure. It's ideal for you to have systems that really allow you to flow with your rhythm and that are not overly rigid. Think about things like Canva that allow you to use intuitive design, Notion for scheduling workflows that are more modular and that you can easily adjust. And of course, when it comes to your scheduling apps, make sure that there's some flexibility where you can buffer time before and after appointments to really reassess your energy and come back to yourself before you move on to your next appointment. Let me know below, what is your human design type and what systems have you worked with that already feel really aligned for you, and which are the ones that absolutely did not work? And for bonus points, I'd love to hear why you think they didn't work for you. And if you learned anything in this little section on your human design type and systems that might help you going forward. So many entrepreneurs waste time and energy making tech work when it feels absolutely draining, complicated, or like you're forcing yourself into somebody else's system. That's why I created a free customized report, Human Design for Entrepreneurs, the Tech and Systems Edition. Inside, you'll discover how your type, authority, and key centers in your chart influence the way that you choose and use tools in your business. There are also practical suggestions to simplify, automate, and free your energy. It's designed to help you pick systems that actually support you instead of draining you. You can grab your free copy at vanessanaja.com/tech report, and I'll also include it in the link below. If you want more videos on building systems that are in alignment with your human design, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.